Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. So this video is just me kind of explaining how I'm running my reselling business here at college. So I'm going to go through things like shipping, how I store my inventory, how I thrift, and just like what's helping me run my reselling business here. Questions I forgot to answer in this video, feel free to drop a comment and I will answer them. The first thing I want to mention is Prime Lister. So I'm using the Prime Lister sharing Poshmark automation tool, and this has helped my business so much. Before I was using a different service and I had to keep my computer open 24/7, but since Prime Lister is cloud-based, you can have your computer shut, or I use mine on my phone, and my phone can still be off, and Prime Lister still works in the background, still shares my closet and sends out offers, which is very important if you're a Poshmark seller. So that has helped my business a lot, and I'm really grateful for Prime Lister. Prime Lister does offer a 2-week risk-free trial, so you don't even have to put in any card information at all. So if you're like considering getting a sharing service or something like that, I would definitely at least try the free trial. Here's me on the app on Prime Lister showing how easy and user-friendly this service is. As you can see here are the terms of share, and you can easily change them through the app just like that. My next thing is offers to likers. I do 60 minutes and 60% off. I do not offer a shipping discount at the moment because Poshmark covers that, but if you're interested in trying Prime Lister, I have a 30% off affiliate code down in the description. I love Prime Lister. Can also show your closet and your available listings as well, which is a super useful tool, and how many shares and things likes have been sent out. A lot of you guys know my sister is helping me ship things back home, and I'd also my computer that I would use to share my stuff is also back home, and I just didn't want her to have to like deal with that hassle and everything like that. So Prime Lister has just made it easier for both of us, for me to be able to run my reselling business. All right, I just got back from my intramural softball game, and I'm quickly gonna interrupt the video. I do have some things that my friend's mom gave me to resell that I'll be showing like towards the end of the video, and a couple of short Goodwill finds, including one like bowler brand that I was very excited to find. But I just want to interrupt to say that this video is going to be very chatty, so people might not like that, and I don't really like editing it either. I'd rather do a thrift haul, but I feel like this video will be helpful, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. So do you guys want to see some of my friends in the intramural softball team?
What's up?
We're studying right now.
We catch dubs.
We did. We remember on the other team, if anyone is wondering, but that's what's happening right now. My next question, I think the most asked question was from like maybe 4 or 5 people, and this was the first thing I thought of when I came here. So it was like, should I bring all my inventory to college? I just don't have the space for that here. I think my active listings now is under 300, which is very small. That's like the first time it's happened like since I started reselling. I usually had about 500 active listings, but I don't know, over the past year or so, I just haven't been finding the inventory to, keep up with how much I'm selling. So just over the past year, even though I have been reselling a lot, like over like this summer and everything like that, everything just trickled down the size of my like inventory, and a lot of this was because of thrift store pricing, and I was just becoming more picky. So I had to changed up my business model a little bit, and was like, okay, my average sale price is pretty high. I feel like compared to most resellers, it's about almost $45, and a lot of resellers is like around the $20 to $30 range, which I do sell a lot of $20 to $30 items. So I'm a little bit picky in that regard. I do sometimes, sell more bread and butter items, I guess. So I was like, I don't know. This is just not gonna work. I can't bring all my inventory, because then I'd have to take it back for Christmas break, put it on like vacation mode for Thanksgiving break. I was just like, no, I'm just gonna leave it at home, and I'm gonna hope my sister and I can agree to do something and just like work out some like a shipping price or something. So I just brought up to her the idea. My mom's like, well, what are you gonna do for shipping and all that? And I was like, I don't know. So I'm like, I asked my twin sister Tatum, I was like, hey, like, how do you feel about shipping? And she's like, well, you're obviously gonna pay me, right? I was like, yeah, that's fine, and everything like that. Like, I'm fine with paying you. And so I don't know. I was just kind of concerned, because she talked about getting like a weekly like salary or like paycheck in a way where I would just Venmo her like how much for the week. But I was more focused on wanting to do like per package. That way, if I had like one sale in 1 week, I wasn't paying her like $30 to ship one item that might have sold for like $40. That's like, no, that's not gonna work. So, and then this week, of course, it's from Friday and it's now Wednesday. I've only had one sale that she needed packaged, so that I'm running into the problem. But there has been weeks where she shipped out like 20 packages, so if that was $15, that worked out. Anyways, so I just explained to her like what I was feeling, and she's like, "Well, I don't really know what to compare this on because we don't know anybody else that like does this." So I was like, "True." And I remember Heather, the Canary Closet, mentioned how she paid her kids to ship items when she was gone. So I know Heather is somebody I talk to all the time. I really value how she runs her reselling business, and I'm like good enough friends to where I was comfortable asking her like how much like she paid her kids and everything like that, and her like the information she gave me, and my sister like actually reading it from my phone, so it wasn't like making it up. Helped us agree on the price. I pay my sister $2 an item to ship a package. Some of you might think that's low. Some of you think that might be high. I think that's perfectly fine. This is an amount my sister came up with after a little bit of a discussion, because I don't know. I was honestly kind of unsure, because the thing is like I can't. The thing is like I was kind of like I'm really grateful for her because I would not be able to run my business at the moment without her. So it was kind of like she picks a price and I just kind of have to agree with it type of a thing, because I don't really have anyone else in mind that could have shipped my packages. So she was like, okay, how about $2 a package? And I was like, perfect, that is fine with me. So after the end of the week, she keeps track of how many packages she ships. If there's a bundle sale that has 2 items, I'll give her $4. I don't really care that much. That has happened before, and I just gave her the $4 because I don't care that much, because I'm still grateful, and $2 is a price I can afford for my business, and it's just some nice extra cash for her. She's probably made like almost like $200 by now. Obviously, I wish I could be there to ship the items myself so I wouldn't have to pay her, but it's also nice not having to worry about shipping stuff back home, because I do still have to ship stuff here, and I really dislike doing that here. Main asked question was, so your inventory split up back in Illinois and obviously in Nashville, Tennessee. So what happens if I have a bundle sale and one item's in Illinois and one item is in Tennessee? So I just want to say this has not happened yet, and I'm not going to knock on wood or anything like that, because I don't know. That was the first thing that came to my mind as well. So I think 4 or 5 people asked that question, which is totally understandable because it's the first thing that came to my mind. And I've kind of ran through the scenarios a little bit. So I guess my first thing would be, okay, bundle sale comes in. One item, or however many items are in Illinois, however many items are in Nashville. The point is, the bundle, I'm supposed to ship the items together, like on Poshmark. I do sell on eBay, so the bundle price doesn't really like take effect there as much, but I'm kind of more focused. I feel like the question was more Poshmark oriented. And what I would do is I would just like contact the buyer and hopefully like be able to explain the situation to them. Be like, hi, my inventory is this one item is in Illinois, this item is in Tennessee with me right now. I'm unable to ship the items together in a bundle. So at this point, what I would do is I would either say, would you buy the separate listing? I would offer free shipping on that listing. So this is where it gets tricky, because that's very confusing. So it's like, okay, you already bought this listing with the 2 items and everything like that, and you're getting the shipping price as one, but now I'm wanting you to buy like a new listing, but I'm going to give you free shipping on that listing. But then it's just such like very confusing, and it's confusing explaining it. Or it could be like, I commonly use the service pirate ship to like mail my friends and family things, because it's like basically cheaper shipping. So I definitely check out pirate ship. Everything I've sent through pirate ship has delivered fine, and it's way cheaper. I think I mailed one of my friends, I think it was almost a 30-pound package, full of shoes, and I went to the UPS store, and they said it was gonna cost like $100 something to ship, and I was like, oh. But then I did it on pirate ship, and I think it was like 30 or 40. So obviously that was much more affordable. So then I would probably then another solution is I could mail that other item where it's supposed to go, and I could have that information based on the Poshmark shipping label. However, there is a possibility that the buyer is like a dishonest buyer and is like, oh, I only got this item in the package and you never sent the other one, because I wouldn't, because you're supposed to do transactions on the platform. So then that's where I'm technically not following the Poshmark rules, and I don't have proof on the app that I sent the item. Most buyers are going to be good, and I doubt many people do that, but I'm just kind of just running through possible scenarios of what might happen. So that is another option. Another thing is I could always tell my sister I could always buy a pirate shipping label and ship the item back home, and then my sister could have both of the items, and then from there ship them to the buyer. But also, I run the risk of, if the item got lost in the mail, I don't think I've had my items get lost in the mail like 3 times, and I've made like over 3,000 sales. So that doesn't happen often at all, but that's just another risk. Again, I'm kind of just reaching here, I'm going through all like the possible scenarios because I wanted to explain this question because I think it's a great one. My shipping time might not be, very fast, because if it takes 4 days to get from Nashville to Illinois, then it's, I'm gonna get Poshmark shipping reminders. Not that I care about that much, if I'm being real, but I'm always trying to ship as fast as I can, and then it goes to the buyer, and if they're like in need of one of the items, then that's gonna be a long time where they can't get the item. So I don't know, but I guess my solution that I would try first is saying, like, hi, both of these items are, or if they sent me the offer, because I have had that case. I think I had a $100 bundle and they offered me $25, and both the item, I had one item in Illinois and one item in Nashville, and I declined the offer because I'm not accepting a $25 offer on a $100 bundle with, like, they were like both newish. One of the listings from Illinois wasn't like super new, but the one from Nashville obviously was. And the one from Nashville already sold. It was like a Madewell sweater, and it sold for $20. And I got it from the bins. But they offered me $25 on 2 items, and I sold one for $20. So obviously, I'm not accepting. And I sold the cheaper bundle. So obviously, I wasn't going to take their offer and like go through that hassle of trying to figure that out when it's not a high dollar item. I guess also, there is a possibility I might lose a sale or something like that because the buyer might not feel comfortable or whatever like that, or I just might not want to offer free shipping on that like bundle. So if it's a bundle that's $30 and there's 2 items, so like, I don't know, they're just lower dollar items. Obviously, I might want to move them out or something like that. But $30, I'm not really sure. I usually am able to like conduct the 20 Poshmark 20% out of my head, but now with the new fee structure, I have no idea what a $30 sale makes you anymore. Probably like $25 now. But then if I have to pay, offer the buyer free shipping on a different listing, then I have to pay $7 out of that, and then my cost of goods, then I'm like making, not much. Then I'm paying my sister $2 for the item she ships. It's kind of like, okay, that's not really enough like profit there for the hassle. But if it's like a bundle that sells for like $100 and it's like 2 items, like obviously that would be worth it to me to pay the $7 or I think it's almost $8 now for shipping to the item to their to the buyer. So I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. I know that's very confusing, and I know I did not explain that well. But I don't know, hopefully just like helps you guys somewhat to figure out like what I'm doing, because I'm not sure if anybody's in like a similar situation where similar inventories in one place and another inventories another. I know somebody suggested to open up a second Poshmark Closet, but I'm just not going to do that. I feel that would be even more confusing, because then when my inventory eventually does go home, like the remaining ones that I haven't shipped out here, then my sister would be like, okay, what Poshmark account did this sell on? And yeah, no. So I'm not doing that. I don't know, if any other questions about that, I guess you can leave it down below, or if you have any other suggestions, that'd be super helpful as well. But I guess my main point, like I've said this like 3 times probably, is to contact the buyer, let them know the situation, and hopefully they're understanding, which I feel like they would be. But if not, and I lose a sale, I guess it is what it is. But I feel like I'm making more money like being able to source and list here than I would be if I just waited it until I was like back home for Christmas or summer break to list things. Because I'm not going home for Thanksgiving break. The next time I'll be back home is Christmas, so Christmas break, so which is like mid-December. So if anybody's wondering, so I will say my inventory is going home this weekend because my grandparents are coming and they're gonna be meeting up with my sister, so she's able to have this inventory, and that means I don't have to ship this inventory. So I would much rather pay her $2 a package to ship my inventory than have to ship it here because I hate shipping here so much. It's terrible. I guess that's everything with that like main question that I got asked about splitting up inventory, but hopefully that made sense. And hopefully if that bundle, I have sold a bundle here, but both the items were at home, and then another time both the items were in Nashville. So another thing is I rarely sell bundles. It does not happen often. Like since I've been here for like 2.5, almost 3 months, or okay, I've been here for 2.5 months, and I've only had 2 bundle sales. If that tells you anything, I rarely have bundle sales. I'm not sure if other resellers do. I know like Thrift has bundle sales like every other sale, I feel like, but I rarely have them. I do like them though. But here I'm not about to, complain that if I have a bundle sale or like not complain, because I don't know, it just kind of depends on what the items are, if that makes sense. And I just have to like, everything is like an opportunity cost, so I just have to kind of like weigh it that way. So hopefully that helps. All right, one other question I got was, how am I storing my inventory in a small space? A lot of people have small spaces like me right now and aren't able to store lots of inventory. So what I do is I just have to be creative and utilize the space I already have. So here I have my like shoe bin and just like all my like shoes and stuff. Well, if I pull it out, I have 2 bags there of my inventory, and then I just have like random stuff there. So yeah, but if I need to ship or put things in, I have these like zipper bags I got off of Amazon that I can collapse if I need to. And then say I have 2 things I think I have something else in here, maybe. I don't know. I need to find it. Some of this stuff is like not listed because I'm giving it to family members, and some of it is, I don't know. Oh, here, these sold. Okay, so these are outer known. These sold in a bundle, and I think the other item is in there. So then I just put it on my bed, and then like for the other item, well, I'd have 2 hands ideally, but like right now I don't because I'm filming. So let me. Oh, actually, this did sell as well. This is I got this at the bins. This is a Madewell. It sold for $21. And then, yeah, okay, I think that's everything from here. And then I have to go to the other bin, so. All right, now we have a different bag. Now I just have 2. And then I have one more thing that sold that I need to get. There it is. So it's not bad. I probably have under, well, if you count this stuff, that's the stuff I got the other day, if you, like yesterday, but if you count this stuff, then I probably have like over 100 items here, and then I have more back home. But I have under 300 listings now because I sold everything I sold up there. With that, I have 299 active listings, which is the lowest I've had in like since I started reselling. I had over like 600 at one point, but just because I don't know, I have an active offer on these right now, but so we'll see if she accepts. I think we're at $85 for those, but I'll update later, I guess. But if she's not, that's fine because these have been getting a lot of attention. Anyways, okay, that is all for my inventory. I guess if you guys have any questions, let me know. But basically what I do is eventually I'll probably sort it into like types of items, like pants in one bag and like shorts, or like, no, I mean pants and like shorts and skirts and stuff, which I don't pick up a lot of skirts, but you guys get the point, in one bag, and like tops and dresses and jackets in another. But right now I just have them by haul just because it's been the most like convenient. So in here I have like one thrift trip, and then that will probably go into like the same bag. But the good news is, so I was planning on doing like this until like Christmas break, but my grandparents are coming to see me, and they like live like 30 minutes from my house. So I'm just like, they're coming on Thursday, so they'll be, by the time you guys see this video, they've come and gone, but they're taking all this stuff back with them, and my sister is gonna be able to ship it back at home, which is really nice for me because I do not like shipping here at all. It is terrible. So I'm glad I won't have to ship out any of this stuff, at least here. I do have to pay my sister $2 to ship an item, but I'd rather pay her $2 and ship an item than ship it myself here. So I would be able to do this the rest of like Christmas. However, it is not the most ideal, and I obviously like my setup at home better. But I don't know, this just gives you guys might give you a better understanding of what my inventory system looks like, at least here. Okay, I'm doing my shipping now. So here's everything I need to, here's everything that sold that I pulled. And I'll just slowly go through it. But anyways, so my shipping supply station is down here. It's like an absolute disaster. And I don't have the proper supplies because I just have like random boxes and stuff that I went from one trip to the post office. Because the post office is like always out of stuff here. So, and I can't order online because my post office said no. I couldn't order online for some reason. I don't know. But I need to figure it out. But anyways, yeah, I just have like random stuff, like mailers that I need to reuse and just like other things like that. Sorry, I have like this, whatever that is. Like these I don't use, but I am using them now. So I guess I just have to pull them and then put them in there and then just figure it out from there, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna run through what everything's sold for before I package it up, so I can just package it up. This is the brand Skatey, which is a definitely Bolo swimwear brand. This sold for $60 and it's a set. But I have sold pre-owned tops in this brand for like $20 to $28. So look out for this brand, made in Los Angeles. And this one was new tags. If it was in the summer, probably could have got like $100 for this, but I accepted an offer for $60 just because, I don't know. Although it does move you around, this got over 50 likes as well, so that did really well. I also got this at the bins at the same time. This is just a Madewell collared like sweater, merino wool. Extra small. I wouldn't have got this at Goodwill. It did sell for $21. It's a good piece for the fall. All right, this is a bundle. This is Mott & Bow, size large. And these are outer known. I got these both here. And these sold in the bundle for $65, but I was fine with that because all these were under the Poshmark new payment structure. So I technically like made, like if these sold for $75, I would have made like a similar amount. So, all right, and then this is a Pomander Place Tucker Knock. I already talked about that, but $54 on that. Alright, this is how I ship packages out. So here's our like tiny post office. And I just kind of like things here. I have more there, but I just walk over here and it has a USPS mail pickup box. And on eBay, I only ship out USPS typically. I don't think there's ever a time where I haven't. And then I just everything like that. And I have 3 more. And sometimes it doesn't scan right away. Like, yeah, I'll like get to that later. But like then they have like Amazon parcels, and then they just have like other campus postal services stuff. But yeah. Here is another part. People asked how I process returns. So that is a great question. I do have a PO box at home. I don't really use it just because I'm not there to like access it, and I have free PO box here. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do because over the summer I won't be here, so I don't know how my mail situation is gonna work. If I'm gonna keep a PO box, it's only $40 a year, which isn't like what? Maybe I hope it's not every 6. Maybe it's $40 every 6 months. So $80 a year I could probably spend on something else. Anyways, I'm so upset about this return. It's on eBay, and I allow returns on eBay for fit. Just if they want to pay shipping there and back for it, so it's not like I'm like losing money by offering return. Well, they just gotta return the item. And I guess I lose out on the sale. This one I'm mad about. I've had these for 2 years, and I can't give them away. And they're titty pants, size 2, and have a mark there. And I was so excited when I got an offer on these. I had them listed for $15, and I think they offered me $12, and I accepted that, obviously. If they offered me $3, I would have accepted that. So I was like, all right, I'm probably gonna relist them or just donate them, honestly. Other than that, they're honestly fine. But yeah, they just have like a mark on the inner waistband for white, and I don't see any stains. I don't know. I got these at Plato's Closet, and I paid way too much for them, but they're like a front zip. They're kind of cool, like front zip cargo pant. I think they were like 40% off of $14. Anyways, they opened up a return because they didn't like the fit of them, so they have to pay shipping there and back. And it was probably like, I mean, these are pretty heavy, and I went to California, so they probably like, I don't know, $6 a ship or so. So $6 there and back is $12. She bought them for $12, and I offered her $10, or maybe, I think, I don't know. I offered her a good amount of money to keep them and not send them back, and she chose to send them back, which is upsetting because I don't want them anymore. And it was $12. If I on eBay could turn off returns for any item under $30, I probably would. Anything above $30, I would probably like keep on, but I'm so done with. I've had like two or three things that have been like $12 items returned, and I'm like, I don't want that anymore, but it's fine. I don't know, returns like don't like bother me if like they're just like returning it for like, they bother me when they're a low amount, which is odd. If it's like a high return, obviously I'm like, oh, whatever, it got returned and it was like $100 sale. But when it's $12, like I don't want it. Please keep it, or like donate it or something, especially if I'm like offering you that amount of money, just keep it. But oh well, it's fine. That's just how I do returns here. I don't love when they happen. I'd obviously just wish every person kept their item, but I'm gonna have them on for a reason. So eventually I might turn them off, but as of now, that's how I'm processing returns here. And then I just like relist it, and then I put it back in my inventory bags, and then I take it home. But my sister's probably gonna be confused because I've had like two or three things that she's probably shipped out, and when it comes time to ship them again, she'll probably be like, I feel like I shipped these already, which probably because she did. I also can't make this up. Those Tibby pants, I relisted them, and literally like 15 minutes ago, I listed them for $15. I got a $12 offer on Poshmark, which I took so fast. So my sister is probably gonna be confused when she has to ship them out again because they are back home now. But I was so excited. Another thing is, I'm doing very well at college. I love it here. I'm so grateful. I go to Lipscomb University in Nashville. It's pretty small, but I do like it. A lot of you might have not heard of it, but I am enjoying it. Belmont and like Vanderbilt get, the big recognition here and everything like that. And I'm not saying they're bad schools or anything, but I will say my school is the best ranked business school in Tennessee, in case. I'm also a double major of business management and finance, in case anybody's wondering that as well. And was wondering, just a little bit of a flex there, but I love it here. I'm doing great. Actually, this weekend I'm doing a Survivor. I'm part of like a Survivor, so 16 players just like throughout my campus are playing Survivor, and I'm one of the players. So that's gonna take a huge chunk of my weekend, but I'm excited to play, and we'll see how I do. Okay, a lot of you wanted a room tour, and it's like not like the most clean right now, but like I'm just gonna do it anyway, because yeah, okay, this I have to remind me of, this is stuff I need to list, because I don't want to hold on to this stuff, because my grandparents, it's Wednesday, and they're actually here today, but they're leaving on Saturday morning, so I just have to photograph and measure this stuff by Saturday morning. I don't have to list it, but oh my gosh, maybe I should show you guys this now. This was a really good Goodwill find, but I do have stuff that needs to be listed in here, but this is just from a recent Goodwill haul, and this I had to make a return, which I might talk about that in the video. I probably will. Anyways, so this is my side of the room. Here's our mirror. Hello. Do I look like a t-shirt bro right now? Anyways, got it at Goodwill. Shocker. So yeah, this is just basically how my room is. I don't know. I don't think I'll show you my roommate's side. I don't think he'd care, but that's my desk. I just have like random stuff there. Just like those are Goodwill receipts, and those are books that I need for class and stuff. That's my backpack. This is my bed. This is a weighted blanket. I use it as a comforter. I don't really care about making my bed that much. Those are the soccer schedules. And this is my favorite quote my friend got me for my birthday, for my dorm room. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Love that quote. Obviously, we have like some dorm room essentials like Febreze, And then here's my view out the window. It's absolutely beautiful. You can kind of see like the Nashville sky, the one singular building, or a couple singular buildings. So I think that's pretty cool. And I don't know. But if you go on the 8th floor, you can see more. But then there's just like some other, you can kind of see the university a bit. And then obviously the people watching here is pretty good. So yeah, then here's my shoe bin. Or I keep all my shoes, and then, I don't know, I just have them, like, basically, the ones I use, like, the least I have, like, on the bottom, because, I don't know, I have, like, just some of my, like, dress shoes, and, I don't know, like, these are my common project sneakers, which I, like, don't wear that much, because they're not very comfortable, so I probably need to sell them, but I'm not. This is stuff that I have, like, dishes in there and just, like, stuff I don't pull out there very often. Obviously, that's my inventory. That is just, like, a box and some, like, my suitcase and stuff. And then this, honestly, oh, this is, like, a miscellaneous drawer. This is, like, what is this? Oh, this is, like, my Patagonia. Like, these are, like, my coats and stuff. Like, I have my... What is this? Oh, wait, this is my Arc'teryx vest. So this is just packable items. There's, like, pajamas. I have my Blackhawk shirt in there in case there's a game here. I have my belts and just, like, extra hangers. I think I said, like, in one of my videos that my New Zealand and Voltaire hoodie is my favorite thing that I thrifted for myself. The Arc'teryx is probably tied for first. I like that one. Oops, this is my fan. I'm a big fan of my fan. And then this is my hang drying rack because I hang dry all my clothes. I do not use a dryer, like, ever. This is my towel. I have, like, a little command hook and a hanger, and I just hang it. So if you see this in the back of one of my videos, because that's where I'm filming at the moment, then just disregard that. That's just, like, my shower supplies. It's my hamper of my dirty clothes and stuff. And then up here is kind of, like, really, like, it's just Clorox wipes. I have my Dawn dish soap, mainly for grease spots on clothes. I love this stuff. It's so good for grease spots. And then I just have some extra supplies there, which I know it doesn't look good when I'm filming, but I don't know. That's just a good storage spot for me. And I have a duffel bag there. I'm really giving you guys a in-depth tour. All right, and then here's my favorite part of my room. This is my wardrobe of my, like, tops, like, so sweatshirts, jackets. I do have them color organized by type, so it doesn't look color organized, but once you get, like, into it, it makes sense. So these are, like, my more, like, dress items here from, like, I guess here over. So this is, like, church or nicer event. So I have my Lululemon polos, and then I have, what is this? Oh, I really like this polo. This is my Rag & Bone polo I thrifted. And most of this, all of these clothes are basically secondhand or I purchased with gift cards. So... yeah, so these are just, like, random, these are, like, again, more dress shirts, so, I just thrifted this is a Faraday flannel, which I'm missing one of my flannels, my Patagonia flannel, and I don't know where it is, but, it's a little shacket, so, basically, I have it organized by color, so this is blue, green, whatever, and then I have, like, long sleeves here, so I have, like, long sleeve, almost, like, shirts, but also could be considered jackets as well. Basically have hoods or zippers on them. That one's from Kelly. I like this, love this Lululemon one. This one's from Quenby, this Lululemon. This one's from Aaron Parker. So a lot of YouTubers. That one's from Goodwill. Oh, I did buy this one retail, and I honestly might sell it soon because I don't reach for it that often. This one's from Aaron. This one also from Kelly. I think one of these are from Heather. Okay, anyways. But these are, now we're getting into long sleeve, and it's like, black. It's like, it goes black, green, or no. This is in the wrong, this one is literally in the wrong section. So I'm obviously not that organized, but it usually goes black, navy, a green, gray, red. See, you can see it here, but anyway, so black, navy, green, purple, red, gray, white. So basically I do the darker color on the right side and then the lighter color on the left side. So you can kind of see that here, like the blues go up. So I don't know, it's really not that serious, but I don't know, I just feel more organized with it. And this is how I organize my closet at home, except I had everything hanging up. I just don't have the room to do that here because it's pretty packed because I have a lot of clothes. All right, and then these are sorted by type. So this is Patagonia like fleeces. This is just Patagonia quilted. So I have a lot of those. This is, I don't know. See, I kind of got unorganized. These are Patagonia better sweaters, and this is just like Lululemon hoodies. And then here's my, yeah, this is just like, this is my Aviator Nation and just like other things like that. So just a little miscellaneous. But this is like for like outerwear, so stuff that I would like wear. Yeah, but here is my newest prized possession, which is my Zedek and Voltaire thrifted hoodie, which I love that. So I've worn that like several times, even though it's not very cold here, which I actually like. Here are my shorts. So I also have them organized by brand and just like type. So this is my Vuori side. These ones are from Heather. I just got these. I love them. So Heather gave me a great deal on those. And these are Lululemon. I just got these purple ones because they're my school colors. Purple and like gold, but like it's mainly purple. Nobody wears gold. And then these are just the other type of Lululemon shorts. Just like these are all pretty much all the Pace Breaker, which is my favorite ones. These aren't the Pace Breaker, but I still have them over here. And then these are the At Ease shorts, and then those are Bird Dogs, and these are just like more like chino type shorts. These are like from the different brands, I think like J. Crew and Lululemon. Again, a lot of you might be like, wow, you have a ton of like that type of stuff, but I also get like a lot of it secondhand, so I'm really not paying as much as you might think. And then this is types. These are all Lululemon Surge joggers, which are my favorite pants. These are also Lululemon, but they're also like the City Sweat and ABC joggers, and then these are just different brands. These are Aloe cargo joggers, and then those are Vuori, and these are the At Ease joggers, and those are North Face and just cargo pants. So that's how I organize all my clothing. I just have it organized by type, and I feel organized and know where everything is, everything like that. So another thing is, how do I photo? This is where I photograph, so I kind of just step back here, but obviously I have that in the way. So what I do, my roommate is also so great. He just doesn't care, but he knows it's gonna be like cleaned up and stuff. I just roll that. Whoopsie. Okay, I'm trying to do this with like one hand, and it's not working that well. But I just want to show you how easy it would be with like two hands. Okay, so that would not fall over in a scenario, but then I push, first I take out, this is my reselling drawer, so I have all my stuff in there, so like, but I'm not gonna take it out right now. So I'd push in that chair, push in the fan, and let's say I had this to photograph. I guess I'll show you it later, but I don't know. Oh, I need to put something on a hanger. Well, okay, this is gonna look terrible, but I'm just gonna like put this on a hanger. I'd do a shirt hanger for this, but I would take a picture. Actually, this is not how I take pictures, so I'll go over here, and, well, first of all, I feel like the view is gonna be really nice. Oh, there's a tour group going on. That's awkward. Okay, like when the leaves start to fall and stuff. Not that I'm excited for that, because I don't really like colder weather, but at least it's gonna be warmer than Illinois. So I shut the blinds. And then I have a blackout curtain, so look how dark that like got. And I saw my roommate's lamp on, so it's like super dark over here. And then I turn on the light, and I honestly think the picture looks better that way. And usually I'm a big fan of natural light, but for whatever reason in my room the synthetic light looks better, so that's what I do. So I'm able to photograph whenever I want, which is nice. But obviously if I have a longer item, I have like all that, and it just doesn't look as good. But I've still had sales, and I might have more sales if I use my light box at home or edited my photos more, but I just don't really care that much, honestly. So if I'm being real, so that's that. That's an extra chair we got from the hallway. So when we want like something in our fridge, we just pull it out, and those are just soda and stuff, because I like soda. You have Uncrustables in there, and Gatorade. And these are just like snacks. So I have extra McDonald's ranch in here, and then more snacks in there, extra soda. It's my Hydro Flask. I'm not a Yankees fan, I'm just an MLB fan, but I just have other stickers there, I promise. But I like Yetis better. I lost my Yeti, I have no idea where it is, which is sad. And then this is my roommate's side, but we do have a shared snack drawer. And then it's his desk and some of his stuff, which is pretty cool. There's the volleyball schedule, and then just another schedule of the, I guess, of the year. And then that's where I keep my pickleball stuff, some ping pong stuff. Here are just extra school supplies. And then here's my hat drawer. So I used to have them more organized, but I've just kind of been pulling them out. I have my umbrella in there, I have my sunglasses and stuff like that. So that's where that goes. And then, so when I'm done with, I'm just gonna kick this over there for now. So when I'm ready to put it back, what I do, I grab my, I push that against my bed so it's like closer. And I just flip it. Boom, and then I have two hands, so this would stay on, but for the purpose of like doing that more efficient, I'm gonna take it off and put it back. But boom, see how easy that was, and now it's back to how it was. I moved the fan, so I'm now able to access my chair if I need to do homework and stuff. I usually go outside to do that, and yeah, another thing is, I think I already showed you guys this, but this is where I keep my shipping down there. So that's everything. Let me know if you have any other questions about just like my room and stuff. But got the microwave there. Sub is going great. I had to make a return at Goodwill. They allow returns within 3 days here. So I went on a Sunday, I think, after church. And then one of the items I got ended up being just like not worth it or flawed. I can't even remember. I think it was a pair of Aloe leggings and they were flawed. So I had to return them. And the way my returns work at home is you have to find something else to exchange, and it's only store credit here. However, if you have any additional like credit, they just give you like a customer copy. So I have $1 extra because I got $6 back, and this was, I got $7 back, and this was $6. So I went to this new rack. I went and I was like, I told my friend, I was like, hey, can you drive me here real quick? And he's like, okay, 20 minutes, that's fine. But he's like, I don't have that much time today. And I was like, that's fine, I only need 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, I can find anything at any of the Goodwills I need here, or I can find something at the Goodwill. So I just go to the new racks and I find something to sell. That's just, yeah. Or I was like, or I can just find something that, it'll be if I find something that can sell for $20, it's better than having a flawed item I can sell for like $5 that'll sit for like a year. So I went to return. I went to this new rack, and there was no new racks, and then a new rack finally came out. And this lady, I think it was a reseller, she went over to it, and I was just kind of looking, and there was like a leather coat in front of me or whatever, and she was on the other side, and I was kind of getting closer to it. Like, she went all the way to my side and like grabbed it, and then so like I went around her, and then she like went back to like where she began, and I was like, okay, that was kind of rude. So I just left the new rack, but then she got like frame jeans and like Free People. She was grabbing those, and I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna leave the new rack and just look in the regular section, because I can always find stuff in the regular sections as well. So when she's done, I go back to the new rack, and I'm looking through the stuff, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I see this, and my heart like skipped. I was like, what? I cannot believe it. Ulla Johnson. What? I found, this is my second time finding Ulla Johnson. I found it like 2 years ago in Springfield, Illinois, but my first time in Nashville. This is just a like a dress. It has like this is very Ulla Johnson style. Has a cheetah print. Again, they had it marked as an extra large blouse, but it is actually swim cover up. The only problem wrong with this is it has missing a belt, and it's like a rope tie belt. I did find, so first I found it yesterday, and I'm still on a little bit of a high. That's the only thing I found. Like, once I found it, I literally grabbed off the rack and turned around and went to checkout. I was like, this is good enough. Once I went to checkout, I realized that you could just like go up, return the stuff, and just walk out with like, this is basically like a gift card in a way. But I mean, obviously I'm gonna take the Ulla Johnson. So, but this did come with a belt. It's a rope type belt. I emailed Ulla Johnson and I was like, hey, do you have like a, because sometimes brands, like, especially like Veronica Beard and Smith, they'll keep like buttons for like their blazers and things like that, and some brands will like keep extras just in case like a button falls off or something like that. So it's like, oh, do you have an extra belt? And they're like, sorry, we don't, but you can try these places. It was like Neiman Marcus, Revolve, and another place, and I just didn't feel like it. So then I went on Amazon and typed, I'll pop up a stock photo of what the belt looks like. I said, because it's like a rope tie belt, and I was like rope waist tie belt, and it's like $6.99. So would you guys list as is? So this, unfortunately, for Ulla Johnson, like the comps, like I'm still planning on listing it at like $100, which is like amazing. But for Ulla Johnson, like some of the items can go for like $300. This is called like something cover up. I don't know, but it is a size large, which is a great size. It's a cotton and viscose blend, and it was handmade in China. So Ulla Johnson, I was so excited. So would you guys pay the additional $6 or whatever to get just like a replacement belt? It's not an original Ulla Johnson belt. So, or did you guys just list as is? I'm very curious to see what you guys would say. I haven't made the decision yet, but I just know that's a possibility. I can list as is or get the replacement one of Amazon. I plan to list this on Poshmark, eBay, and the Ulla Johnson resale website. I'm not sure if they'll like let it post on their site without the belt or not. But if you guys have Ulla Johnson does not sell as well as it used to. I've heard that from multiple people, but I highly recommend the Ulla Johnson resale website. It is very easy to post your listings on there and very easy to use. You can either have 100% of you can pick the price you want to sell the item for, and you can either have 70% of the item in cash of what the item sells for. I mean, cash, you have to like put in your bank information and all of that and stuff, and then it goes to your bank account. Or you can have 100% of the selling price in Ulla Johnson store credit, so you can buy something on their website, which I don't need, so I went for the cash last time. I had my dress on Poshmark sitting for almost 2 years that I found in Springfield, and I had it listed at $150. I listed it on the Ulla Johnson website for $175, and it sold in 3 days after it was posted for full price, so I made 30% of that, so I was thrilled with that. And I know other people have had success as well. So, and I did have an Ulla Johnson blouse I got from Heather that I posted on my Poshmark and eBay and the Ulla Johnson resale website, and it sold on eBay, and I was kind of surprised about that. I was not expecting it to sell there, but it's very easy to delete it from the Ulla Johnson resale website if that is also a concern. Like, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just really recommend it. So what would you guys do? I'm going to post it, at least, I'm going to decide first what I want to do, but I just cannot believe it. So she can have all the frame jeans and free people she wants. If I can have the Ulla Johnson, that is fine with me, but that just made my day. Yeah, I was so excited, and I still am, clearly. Okay, hi everybody. So one of the questions was asked, what is my biggest adjustment of reselling moving to college? And it's just being able to source when I want to. So I don't have a car, so it's not like I can get up and leave whenever. But Dawson, my roommate, asked me if I wanted to go thrifting today, and obviously I said yes. And the first place we went to was Music City Thrift in here, I'll scoot over. Music City Thrift in Nashville, which I think there's one location, but it is a for-profit thrift store, so you donate to them, but like they make all the money. And you know, Goodwill is like a non-profit, but their CEO makes a buttload of money, so I don't know. It doesn't like bother me too much that they're for-profit, but the pricing, what did you think? What did you think of it?
It was kind of expensive.
I thought it was expensive, and I just didn't think the stuff that was that good. But Dawson did find one thing. I don't know. So I was struggling. I was looking. I didn't really see anything. And then Dawson comes over and shows me this.
Pretty fancy. I don't even know how to pronounce the brand, honestly. What's it called?
Yeah, show him the logo. He goes, oh, is this like the logo you told me to look out for? And I was like, yeah. So he found an Arc'teryx jacket. I was like, what? That's crazy. Men's size large. It was $15.99. So that was a bit expensive. So I was like, okay, well, I comped it for him, and what were they selling? $60. Which isn't bad for 15, but like, if I'm paying 20, I wanted to sell for like 100, and these just aren't selling. I don't know what this brand is, but you let me try it on, and then I liked how it looked, so I kept it. So thank you, Dawson, for giving this to me. But
Perfect fit, you know.
I was slightly big, but I don't know. Here is me wearing the Arc'teryx jacket. It's a little bit big, but a perfect color. So shout out to Dawson for letting me buy this and for learning brands so quickly. Yeah, you don't have to say for all the other stuff if you don't want to. I won't make you.
Bye, everybody.
But yeah, he did find that, and I didn't find anything. So he's learning so quickly. He found
The new best, basically.
Yeah, he says he's the new best, and probably because I didn't find anything there. The best thing I found was a pair of Fly London shoes, and they were $10, and I found them. I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna get these. Like, good find. Then I comped them. I was like, oh, let me just comp them, and they actually weren't selling that well. I was like, they were like selling for like $30, and I was kind of surprised because I thought I haven't found Fly London in a while, and I thought they were like some big Bolo, but I think the brand might be on the decline, which surprised me. Okay, so then we're like, okay, well, that wasn't that good. Dawson got a pair of pants too, but I don't know, it just wasn't like that. So then we're like, okay, why don't we go to Plato's Closet? And they happen to be running their 90% off sale that started that morning, and so the rest of the stuff is from that. But I still found some stuff. Okay, these were very, very annoying. So I went to their 70% off sale just because I went to Plato's Closet. I went to Plato's Closet while they're having their 70% off sale, and they had their jeans for $5. So they're all for $5. So they were cheaper than 70% off, but they were just not. What am I trying to say? They weren't. Yeah. So then I was like, oh, are all tags, red tags, 90% off? Which these are red tag. And she said yes. So I was like, okay. So this is the brand Edwin. These are size 32. This brand can so well, but some styles don't. It's just a high-rise straight leg and a faded gray wash. So like not like the best style, but not terrible. And they're good size. So they were priced at $21, which is like a fair price. So I was like, okay, you know what? These might be men's actually. The pockets are kind of deep, and this 32 kind of matte. Oh, they're slim. I bet these are men's, which I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Well, anyways, so I was like, well, okay, and this back pocket like is giving men's kind of. Okay, anyways, so I was like, okay, like that's fine. I'll pick those up I'll try out that brand. And then I got these girlfriend jeans, which I have never found this brand at Goodwill, but I have bought it and sold it before, and it just has not done that well. And they're just a kind of a slim, straight leg. I think these are the Carolina. That's just my guess. Yeah, I've sold the Carolina before and has not sold that well. Specifically the distressed pairs. But they are button fly, and they were priced at $25, so they're $2.50. So I was like, okay, I'll buy those for $2.50, sure. And then there is the leather back tab. Actually, I gave one of my best friend's sisters a pair of the girlfriend jeans, and she really likes them. So she ended up wanting these, but I don't know. Well, and then checkout was a little bit high. Well, I have more stuff. And checkout was a little bit higher than I expected. But I was like, okay. I was like, oh, did everything bring up 90% off that was supposed to be? And she said yes. Well, she was wrong. And I get it to the car and I read my receipt. And I'm like, okay, the jeans rung up as $5 and not 90% off. So then I went back inside. I talked to the manager. He's like, well, there's nothing we can do. And I was like, oh, well, she told me that it was 90% off and that everything rang up 90% off. And she's like, well, she told you wrong. And I was like, okay, well, that is one of your employees. Like, I did nothing wrong. I asked her all the right questions. She gave me the wrong response. So how is that my fault? Like, you should be doing something for that. And so I was mad, but he told me there was nothing they could do, which I thought was dumb. But I was just like, it's not even worth it. Like, I paid more, like, I don't know. I paid $2.50 more for these. And I paid $2.90 more for these. So that's like, what, $3, $6. So whatever, it's like not that serious, but it's just the principle of it. I got this Anthropologie size extra small top, I think for my sister, but it was $1.20. So I can either sell that or rebuy, so trade it. I thought it was cute. And then I got this for my sister, but I could also sell it I only get them things that I could possibly sell. Year of ours, size small, and it's like a fleece cropped jacket with like a band, which I think this is very Free People-esque. But it doesn't, this brand is expensive, but it just doesn't feel like the best quality because the zipper isn't even like YKK or anything, which is like a thing I look out for, but I just knew the brand. It's just, yeah. But again, it was $1.11, so I can probably sell it for $25. But I think that brand is known for like leggings with like a little like some crisscross or something, I don't know. I've never tried this brand before, and it is Unique Vintage, size large, or 10-12, and this feels like Shein. The quality is terrible on this, in my opinion. It does have a YKK zipper, but this is like a cheap feeling polyester, but it's a dress. So, yeah, it just does not feel nice, but it was priced pretty cheap, I think. Yeah, $1.14, so $1.40. This is the brand Packed, high quality, size small. I know she'll like this fine. It's a purple maxi organic cotton dress, and it feels very nice and is like in really nice condition. This brand doesn't sell for a ton, but it usually moves pretty fast for me, but I usually pass on it at regular Goodwill pricing, but it was $1.70. Okay, 3 more things. These are, I don't know, this might have not been a good buy, but these are a pair of Converse, which I don't pick up, and a lot of you probably like, huh? But they are Converse collaboration with John Barbados, which I have sold before. Some of them go for a lot, but some of them don't. I do have to clean up the side. I thought I brought my Doc Martin Wonderball some, but I didn't, which I'll show with the next pair, or the last pair. But I did bring my, like, I have like a not a magic eraser, but like a shoe cleaning thing. They were $2.40, which is kind of high, but they did have extra laces in them, which I thought was nice. But I'll look them up and see how they were sold. But they're a men's 5 or a women's 7. So list them as women's for sure. But they are like a leather on the toes and then leather back and trim. So I thought they were nice, but we'll see how those do. Worst case, I feel like my Play-Dohs would probably take them. Alright, these were only $15, and I was pretty excited. So these are Vejas, which is like a really good shoe brand. I'll clean these up. They are one size 11, but this is a unisex style. They make this style in men's as well. Actually, my friend's dad, actually the one that, my best friend's dad, the one that I gave, or my best friend, her sister's the one I gave the girlfriend jeans to, and her dad has this style, but these navy blue, and I liked those when I first saw them. So I bought these for me because they were only $15, which I was kind of surprised about, and I definitely got those. They came out on 24, 10, 11. Is today the 11th? Is today the 11th?
Yes.
Yeah, so they literally came out today for $15. So I bought those for me, and it says Veja on the back in the mesh. You can kind of see it. But that was a really good personal deal. I was super excited about that. So I'm gonna keep them, but worst case, if I sold them, I could probably list them at 100. All right, here's this outfit. Here's my new Vejas, which I have been liking. They're very comfortable and they make me taller, but I can't just decide what shoes I'm gonna wear them with. They measure my Bostons. I'll probably only go with those, but just wanted to show these to say that I've been liking them, even though they are a little bit different for me. But this was definitely my best find. So I remember seeing these at for 70% off, and I just don't want to pay that price for them. Not that it was like super expensive or anything, but they're just a leather like boot. Not like, I don't know, but a very nice leather sole, everything like that. So they had these priced at $125, which is pretty expensive for Play-Dohs in my opinion, and they're size 7. So I thought 70% off of that was just a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but I was like, I doubt they'll still be there, because this was like halfway through the day of 90% off, but they were still there, and I was so excited to buy these for $12.50. So the brand is Lucchese's. So Kelly Schaffner, hello, she taught me about this brand, and I found it one time at Goodwill, and they were in terrible condition, and they were men's boot, tall boot, and they sold for $120. but I will list these probably 125 to 150 for 12. Yeah, so they do have a little bit of a mark on the toe there, and I don't have my Wonder Ball some. I thought I brought it, but these are going home tomorrow because my grandparents are here, and I have literally a whole bag of stuff, 2 bags of stuff that I'm sending back of inventory that I've got here, and I'm gonna send everything I hauled except the Veja shoes back with them because, and the Arc'teryx jacket because I'm keeping that. So I'm sending everything back with them. So I might just, I don't know if I'm gonna list them or not. Or because I don't know if I'm gonna wait till I get home to polish that toe, because I feel like if I polish that, it's not supposed to be like that because the other toe is pretty in good condition. So I feel like I will get more money if I polish the toe with my Doc Martin Wonder Balsam. So I was very excited about those. So it kind of made up with the $5 thing. It really wasn't that. It was just the principle of it, of them being wrong and them not doing anything about it. Like, they didn't hold themselves accountable. And he's like, well, she told you wrong. I was like, how is that my issue? But so that was frustrating. But I'm happy I got Lucchese's for $12.50. That's a steal, because I've gone to some of the boot stores in here and stuff, and they're like, some of them are like over $1,000. These probably retail for like, I don't know, $300 to $500. But I was super excited, and then I'm excited to try these out. I don't know. I'm not sure how I like this style for myself, because they look kind of girly, but we'll see. I don't know. But worst case, they were only $15, so I can definitely. You might be wondering how I get to Plato's Closet or like Goodwill, and mainly Goodwill, without a car. And it's some of my friends like to go thrifting, or they'll like be out errands and they'll like drop me off. Not all the time. There are some times where I really wish I had a car that I could just go, but yeah, like the last week I had nothing to list, so it was absolutely terrible because I was really bored. Like, I don't know, I just felt like bad not working, but I did get to go to Goodwill yesterday, and my trip was really good. Like, I just got so much stuff that I was happy about. Anyways, here are just like 3 things that I got from my quick trips. I kid you not, like this trip I was in line longer than I was actually shopping. I was probably shopping for like 8 minutes, and then I was in line for like 15. And I was like, sorry guys, I'm trying to go. They're like, they're like, yeah, but they knew I was in line, so they weren't mad. But this is the brand Imogen and Willie, which is a Bolo brand. But this is the Elizabeth. I have sold this style before for $135, but those were a rare color and a better size. These are just a skinny jean with a raw hem. I think somebody added this raw hem. But they have like fading details, and they're high rise. And then they have like a little plus logo on the side. But yeah, so I almost left these because, well, one, they are a size 23. That is microscopic. That is so tiny. I listed these for $45, which is the lowest I've ever listed an Imogen and Willie item. But they had them marked as children's jeans, and it was the half off color. So I paid $2 for those. So I was like, okay, you know what? Fine. And this brand's just so good. And I don't know. There was somebody from Nashville that left a comment in my video saying, they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna find Imogen and Reformation a lot. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I've only been thrifting like, I don't know, I'd say like under 10 times. And I found Imogen and Willie twice. And I found Reformation also twice. So they were right. Yeah, I don't know. I found this yesterday. But here, like, I found this Reformation dress yesterday. And it's a white. This is a size medium somehow. But I'm sending it down with my... I'm sending it to my sister because she wanted to wear that she's graduating in December at her college, and then she wanted to wear that for her graduation pic, so I was like, fine, but I want it to sell after you're done. All right, then the second thing I found on a put-back rack is a Pomander Place Extra Large, which is a Tuckernuck brand, like a green, it's called the Finley blouse, and look at these sleeves, they takes up a lot of fabric there. It was $5.99. And I listed it for $65, and it sold for $54 in like a couple of days, and it got a lot of attention. So this color I love, and the size was great. But I have sold Tuckernuck brands and small sizes, and they do just as well. Tuckernuck I've found it 3 times, or I found it 4 times. One of the times it was like super flawed, and it was also Pomander Place in my area, so I had to like return it to Goodwill. And then now this is like the 3rd time in Nashville, so Tuckernuck is a pretty popular brand here. and I'm not complaining because I love selling it. It sells so well for me. All right, then at Plato's Closet, I did pay $12 for these, but this brand is a bolo. This brand is Nilly Lotan, size 4, and made in New York, and they are a pair of white, like, drop crotch trouser pants. Nilly Lotan, I feel like, is known for, like, the pants. And they have, like, this, like, the back looks really... I feel like these would be very unflattering on. The stock photos were, like, fine. But, white, I wish they were, like, black or something, but that's fine. They were $12, and I think pants are, like, $6.99 here, so I didn't think that was a bad price. Yeah, and then I found a pair of Gani, like, sandals. They were $30, and I was surprised I knew that brand, but I wasn't gonna give them a resale, but I sent them to my friend Erin, and she wanted them for herself, and a Patagonia Nano Puff for $20 that she also wanted for herself, so she's happy about that. But those are the 3 things I got at, like, what I'm trying to say is I have to do short, quick trips unless somebody's dropping me off, but it usually just doesn't work out like that. It's usually just short, quick trips, which sometimes I know I'm not going to be able to check every section, and even I had 3 hours yesterday and I still wasn't able to check every section, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, I know I'm leaving stuff behind, but there is constantly, like, new stuff coming. Like, there's every new rack, there is something that you could probably resell. Like, they were really good, so I don't have as much, like, FOMO as I did back in Illinois. Like, Illinois was, yeah, I found good stuff there, like, some really good stuff, but here it's just, like, that times, like, 100. Okay, one of my good friends here, his mom gave me a bag of stuff to see if I could sell, so I'm very excited to open this because we had, like, when they came and visited him, like, his mom and dad, and she used to, like, she didn't resell on Poshmark, but sometimes she sold her old stuff on Poshmark, and she followed my Poshmark account, and some of the stuff that she had listed and sold was very good, so, but I don't think she just does anymore. I don't think she said it wasn't worth it or something, but I have a bag of stuff, maybe, like, 10 things, a good paper-sized bag, so I don't know what's in it. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm also pretty excited, but I'm just gonna, I don't know, because maybe some of it isn't, I don't know, but okay, actually, our starting off is very strong. I'm so excited. Lily Pulitzer, extra small, like, tank top, so it's not the best Lily item, but this will definitely sell. I'm excited about that one. It's like a performance top from Derek Lam, 10 Crosby, and Athleta. So I've actually never sold this collab. I think I might have found it, but it's just almost like a textured performance top. It's like a half zip, so I'm excited to see how that does. This is a dress from, oh, okay, cool, Diane von Furstenberg, or DVF, and it is like a half sleeve, it looks like a sheath dress, and it has a side zipper. Like, all of this stuff, like, also looks like almost like pressed and folded nicely. I don't know what the style of this is, but I will list this one for sure. There's the Diane von Furstenberg hologram. It is called the Matey, the new Matey. So I usually, when I list Diane von Furstenberg, geez, lighting is bad. When I list Diane von Furstenberg, I usually say Diane von Furstenberg, and I say DVF, and then, like, new Matey dress, and then I, like, say, this is a size 8, and then I'll say, like, blue sheath, or, size 8 or something. This is a fun print. It's like a satin, okay, like satin halter tank top. I don't see a brand. I don't see a brand on this, but I can probably Google Lens it. Let me flip it inside out. Maybe it's like one of those, like, I don't see why this wouldn't be reversible. So yeah, this is probably reversible, and there's probably like a brand tag, but I don't know. It's like a satin, and this is almost like a peacock pattern. So I can Google Lens that and figure that out, I hope. Alright, this is Ali Raw, which is a brand I'm unfamiliar with. It kind of looks anthro. I will look it up. It's another dress, shift dress. So, I've never heard of that brand. That's why I'm kind of confused. Alright, this is the brand Sundays. I think my sister will like this one. Size 1, so it's probably vanity. And it's like a puff sleeve, almost like terry like shirt. My sister will probably want that one. But I think I've sold that brand. Okay, it looks like I have a couple things left and one skirt and one dress. This is Walter Baker. Oh, okay, I've sold this brand and it's a fun printed skirt. She does like, I remember she sold like a Farm Rio dress on her Poshmark. Alright, this dress is from French Connection. And it is a red, what style is this? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a slight fin flare. So that's nice. French Connection is very expensive. Alright, looks like I have 2 things left. This is a very nice tweed dress. This one might be shift. But this is David Meister. This brand is very expensive and sometimes it depends on style, but this tweed is something that never goes out of style, so I feel like that will do very well. And my very last thing is, oh my gosh, what? This is a new with tags Ted Baker dress. Retail for $279, so that's, I mean, absolutely crazy. How does this go? I'm trying to zip it. Yeah, this is very exciting. This is definitely my favorite. I wonder if she put like what she thought was the best stuff in the bottom of the bag. But it's like a crossback black with a, sorry, I can't really show this that well, and it has a exposed black or gold zipper that goes all the way down and with a little slit. So this is so nice. This is so exciting. It's a size 2 as well, which the Ted Baker, I think it's a neoprene buckle bodycon dress. So it has like a buckle somewhere. I think it means buckle because of the straps, but that is my favorite for sure. So that is so exciting. And those were like such good brands. All right, now time for the outro of this video. Definitely long overdue, but I just want to say if you made it this far, thank you so much. I know myself, and I probably would have either put myself in ×2 speed or clicked off of the video by now. So if you're still here, comment like a book emoji or something. I appreciate it. Another thing is, my eye contact in this video was not good at all. When I was just like talking, I was just like looking all over the place. So I apologize for that. That is something I realized when I was editing. I don't know. That's something I kind of struggle with. Just like when I'm like trying to think about something, is just I have a hard time with eye contact sometimes. So that's something I'm trying to improve on. But another question I got was if I'm homesick or not, and I'm actually not. I've been able to pretty much adapt in lots of different situations. Like when I had sleepovers and things like that, I would really never get homesick. So that's not really, it's never really been an issue for me. I also had the option to go back to home, and I chose not to go. I met somebody here that's from the same area as me, and he offered to take me home because he was going home a week, and I was like, no, that's fine, I'll stay here. I guess the only thing I miss from back home is my pets. I miss like Rosita and Bueller, my 2 ferrets, and then obviously my cat Ollie. It's gonna be a little bit interesting because one of my other cats died over the summer, and I don't know, since I haven't seen my other pets in a while, I feel like that I might be like expecting to see him, even though I know that he won't be there. So I'm kind of sad about that, but I am excited to see my pets over the Christmas break. I'm excited to see them. It also occurred to me that probably most people didn't want to see a full in-depth closet tour or just room tour in general, but I added it. So hopefully at least one person liked it, but I did not like it when I was editing it, I can tell you that. Thank you for sticking it out this far. If there's any additional questions that you might have thought of now or that I didn't address, feel free to leave them below. But I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.